What is going on, guys? Welcome to Greggles TV Daily, your source for daily tech news. Make sure you subscribe so you know what's going on in the world of tech. The first story of the day is about the Galaxy Note 7, and you thought it was dead. No way, it's not dead. It might actually come back. Now, there's a news story going around, and this is on Fandroid's website. They're saying that rumblings are heard around the atmosphere that the Galaxy Note 7 is going to come back as a refurbished model sometime in 2017 and be sold in India and Vietnam. Now, this is pretty crazy. They should just not do anything with this phone. There's too many bad thoughts and words about this phone. A lot of people say, oh, it works fine for me. And then obviously you see all the big news stories with people talking bad about it and saying it exploded on them or caught on fire. It just, don't do it, Samsung. If you have any control of this, which I know you do, and there's no reason to release a refurbished Galaxy Note 7, just don't do it, especially in India and Vietnam. Don't do it. It's dumb. Next up, OnePlus officially announced the OnePlus 3T today. It's going to come out on November 22nd. The price is going to start at $439. That's for the 64 gigabyte version. The 128 gigabyte, I didn't see a price, but if I had to assume, I would assume it would probably be at $479 or $499. Now let's look through the rest of the specs. DroidLife.com was kind enough to give us a specs breakdown of the two phones, and the only real differences is that the OnePlus 3T has a Snapdragon 821 processor. The OnePlus 3T also has up to 128 gigabytes of storage. The rumors of it having a better camera, it looks like it has the same exact camera, except for the front camera, it now has a 16 megapixel Samsung camera on the front right there. The battery is bigger, 3400 versus 3000. And the price has gone up. You can see $439 for the 64 gig and $479 for the 128. If you have a OnePlus 3, I would not be concerned with this phone at all. I don't think it's worth the extra money to spend the extra $40 or $80 on it. It's basically the same phone with a slightly bigger battery and a slightly faster processor. It's just not worth it. If you need the extra storage because it doesn't have that SD card, then go ahead, get the 128 gigabyte phone, but otherwise it is not worth it at all. It's even kind of weird that OnePlus is even doing this with the phone. You have people that just bought this phone maybe 6 months ago or maybe even last month, and now you're already coming out with a new version of the phone that's slightly better. It just doesn't make sense to me. I think it's bad for customer service. Next up, Google released a new app called Photoscan. It's actually pretty cool. What it does is it scans your old photos, your regular printed out copies of photos. You scan it with your phone and then it turns it into a digital copy. You can save it on your phone, import it into your Google Photos, share it, do whatever you want with it. Here's a little demo with it. So all you're gonna do is open up that Photoscan app, find the photo that you want, and you just take a picture of it. And what you do is you put your little dot thing around these other circles so it matches up. And then it processes. Takes like a second, especially on my Pixel. And then I open it up, and here's my photo. So there you go. It scans like images right there, and you can adjust the camera if you want. You can delete it, rotate it, whatever you want. Once you're done, you can just hit save. So when I go back, it's going to show all the photos I have scanned, and I can save them. If I hit save all, it's going to save it to my photos. And here it is in my Google Photos. I can share it, save it, edit it, whatever I want. Really cool app. Now, I don't know why they didn't just build this into the Google Photos app or the regular camera app, but it's nice to see that they're innovating in some shape or fashion, allowing us to import some old photos. I mean, you could just take a photo with your camera of a photo, but it's supposed to remove any brightness on it and just make it look normal. So who knows, but it's cool to see they're doing something with it. And lastly, Google Wi-Fi is now available for pre-order. It's their router that they announced at Google I/O a few months ago, and it's going to allow you to connect to your internet throughout your house. You can buy a 1-pack of it for $129 or a 3-pack for up to $299. Now, the 3-pack, what that's going to do is all these routers kind of work like base stations, and it allows you to get 1,500 square feet per router of internet throughout your house. So if you live in a big house that's say 3,000 or maybe even 4,500 square feet, you're gonna have complete coverage internet with these routers. Now, I personally would need about 2 of these routers and I would be perfectly fine. I already get coverage throughout most of my house anyway with the one router. I mean, I don't have full bars everywhere I go, but speed-wise, it's definitely solid. So if you're looking for a new router, you might want to look into this. I will link it in the description down below if you want to pick one up. It's going to be my product of the day. So check it out. Kind of cool. I know I want to check it out, but I'm still pretty happy with the router that I have now. Guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I do this every single day, so if you want to be in the know what's going on with tech and tell your mom and your dad and your friends and your family, then make sure you're subscribed. Question of the day is, what do you think about how OnePlus handled this new situation with the new phone? Do you think it's kind of lame of them to release a new phone so quickly when it's not really that big of an upgrade over the last phone? Do you think it's good customer service, bad customer service? I'm very curious to know what you think. I personally think it's bad customer service. I think they should have waited until the new phone came out. I think this very small incremental update is very dumb, but who am I to say? Guys, thanks for watching. See you down the road. Peace.